The rock group, the Iron Butterfly, well, you may not unless you're over 30 years old, but their music got a lot of airplay as we passed from the 60s into the 70s. Then they disappeared from the music scene. More than a dozen years later, the Butterfly is back, and Knoxville is one place where they tried out their new wings. Bill Perry has the story.
15 years ago, it was a sound which came from many cars cruising campuses, with windows rolled down and the 8-track tape turned up. For one night only, that sound was back. It was crowded in the rock and roll bar. Sprinkled among the college students were members of the over 30 crowd who first became Butterfly fans when they were in high school and college. This was the end of a series of one-night stands in small clubs, and band members hope it marks the beginning of a comeback for the group.
Well, this is a career-oriented move more than a flash in the pan. We want to establish a reasonable degree of pacing. Where our lives are a little more balanced, so to speak.
Are you happy? The idea of getting back together has been in the works for about a year. Even if they don't obtain the success they once enjoyed, they won't soon be forgotten by anyone who studies music history.
We were one of the few bands that were very melodic, and a lot of that had to do with Doug's writing and the keyboard playing. And In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is just one of those things that no matter what happens, for me, the rest of my life, I know I was part of something that made a mark in history, and that song did.
The new Iron Butterfly will be releasing an album soon, and they'll continue to make concert appearances, working their way up to bigger and bigger audiences. They say this was the last concert with their old music, but they may not get away with that if ticket buyers have any say-so. Bill Perry, Team 6, Eyewitness News.
I'll tell you, that brings back a few memories. A lot of heavy metal there.
I might date myself, but I remember those guys.
All right. Well, they're still around then.
They definitely are.